Hello and welcome back to Robert's Rebellion, aka Robert tries to sleep with everyone and loses a little bit of money constantly. Wait a second, this isn't that far from the actual story whatsoever. Anyway, let's head over here and let's find someone to sleep with. You know, we gotta seduce someone new. How about you? We seduced you yet? Yes. Yes, we have. Well, no, she's not attracted to men, but yes, essentially. I don't know. Is there a wildling? Nope. Alright then. How about Hardhome? Any wildlings married? Why are no wildlings married? There we go. Dala. We shall seduce you with our southern ways. I don't know. I'm just choosing random people at this point. Lover's pox. Oh no. Shocking. Our lover died. Oh no, Silwa. Silwa was the spouse of Edmure. Wait, is he already remarried? He has. Oh. Alright then. Well, let's seduce her then. You know, ditch the previous plan. Faction created against you. Stefar has created the Liberty faction against us. Our grandson has created a faction against us. What? It has actual look at this. It has enough military power to fire. What? Is that because we haven't gone a month yet and it hasn't worked out our true military power? No, it's still there. Wait. This doesn't add up. 15,000, 75,000. Okay, it was because we hadn't gone a month yet and it hadn't worked out our true power. I understand. That's probably why the faction was created as well. We just lost our court smith. Well, obviously we need a new one. It's going to be you. Definitely. Yeah. 100%. Troubadour's dedication. Bold. Every time it's bold. We'll see how that goes. Did it go well? Nope. It did not go well. Well, that's fine. Endless hearings. Not a day goes by without some new inconsequential matter being brought to my attention in court. Today it seems like it is Lord Paul's and Lord Cassander's turn to waste my time with a petty dispute. The more I listen to the reasons, the more I'm convinced the entire hearing is beneath my concern. We're going to chuck them out. We're going to chuck out Paul Pine and Cassander Blackberry. Get out of my court. Right. Yes, we just finished building. That's what I was going to do. I was going to upgrade this. Wonderful. Right. Carrying on. You have brought me 25 gold. I appreciate that. Yeah. Very good, very good. You have come to my court to pay me homage. Wait, are you not the person who's in a faction against me? You are? Well, okay, that's fine. Whatever, I guess. It's okay. A reading in Riverrun. Okay, what do you like? You are lazy, vengeful, greedy, and craven. You would like something entertaining. Good choice. Smoldering chemistry. Wonderful. If we hadn't had the negative one first, we would have had a whole 20%. Oh no, lover's pox. That is just shocking. Shocking. How could you let that happen? Right, we can hold court. Let's do it. Personal matter. My grandson Belden comes forward, apprehensively escorted by his wife, Arsa, who seems to be in a bad temper. My lord, Lady Katrina is trying to seduce my husband, an affront to the old gods. Everyone knows she is a miserable schemer, spinning webs and toying with lives. Belden is clearly embarrassed to have this aired so publicly, and can barely bring himself to meet my eyes. So this is my grandson, I'm assuming via Edwill. Okay. We're gonna say, like, I don't care. Oh, back in here. Okay. Lord Paramount Edmure of the Riverlands claims that Lordship of Maidstone, held by Lord Paramount Tyrion of the Westlands and sworn directly to you as part of the de jure territory, and it is in the best interest of the realm for it to return to their fold. He further states that Lord Paramount Tyrion is not even the rightful lord of the Lordship of Maidstone, rather House Bigglestone held it for many years in good faith sworn to the Lord Paramountcy of the Riverlands, as he suggests that it could be relocated to Idalsi, whose family have been dispossessed of their historic lands. To further complicate matters, Lord Paramount Tyrion holds titles across the realm. I shall grant it to this person. This Bigglestone, who is married to this guy. Sure, why not? I grant it to you. You shall have the land. Civic rivalry. My king, the dogs of Hoot Market think they are better than us. Why would you think I would care? Oh, no, wait, no. We do care. You're going to duel. And then we will find out who is better. Is that Master Davos? No. Master Davos, unaffiliated. Okay, Master Tristian won the duel. Theirs is the best city. Wonderful. Does that mean, did Maidstone actually switch back over? It did, and it switched to the right person. I think that was a mod added thing. I might be wrong. It might just be an Empire level event, and that's why I don't see it too often, but I think that might be a mod added event to that, because I remember that in CK2, but then it could have been a vanilla CK2 event as well, in which case, who knows? 15% chance to seduce her? That's like 100%. That did not work. Okay, well, I mean, what could I do? We tried our best. Have we, seduced you yet? Oh. Okay, that says there's a 0% chance, but, what does the game know? We'll keep trying to seduce people. Hey, we finished our crop fields. That means we can make a little bit more money as money continues to trickle out of our realm bit by bit. That's fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter because every now and again Tyrion will just come along with like 1,000 gold and we're very happy. Hey, you become the first level of fighter. Well done, Kingsguard. Bold declaration. Every time. Works 100% of the time. Hey, new perk for the Intrigue lifestyle. Subtle Desire. Removes the rank difference penalty from your seduction schemes, which I don't think matters. I think that only matters the other way around, as in low rank to high rank, not high rank to low rank. And it removes incestuous penalty from your seduce schemes targeting adults over the age of 19. Okay. Interesting. A gift of labor. Everyone appreciates a gift, but perhaps I could come up with something truly unique that would make a real impression on Lady Paramount Tiona. She's greedy. She would like... I don't know. Physical pleasures of life, maybe? Just, arrogant, vengeful, greedy. Let's say physical pleasures of life. Hey, she liked the first one, but we got budding interest from that. Hey, and more budding interest. Nice. What's the scheme chance now? 25%. Wonderful. My alliance has ended as my granddaughter is dead. Oh. How did she die? Childbirth. Oh. I see. Well, that's not good. Not good at all. Okay. Talking of health, how are we looking? We're in poor health. Well, that's not good. What do you want? Probably entertainment here? Although 10,000 chips gives us a chance to learn. She might like learning, but... yeah, maybe she'll like learning. She did not like it. She would like something entertaining. You know, that's fair. Okay. Wait, so who were you married to? You were married to my daughter, Nymeria. But you're no longer married. Why not? Why are you no longer married? What happened? I'm going down to here. Married. First child? Second child? Okay. I joined them in a battle. I lost the battle. I married her. Oh, I think this must be an imprisonment thing. Yeah, someone must have got imprisoned. Let me check. Yeah, let me check my daughter here. She was imprisoned, right? No. Okay. The reason I was thinking she might have been imprisoned is it might have been the same event that we had previously where somebody got imprisoned and then was marked as captive, so when they were released, it then broke the marriage. I don't know what happened. It must just be an event that happened. It says, my daughter and Lord Hobber's Duchess, but obviously she's not, because... I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. We could invite her back to our court, I guess, if we wanted to marry her off, but I think we let her go off on her merry way and we see what happens later. Okay. Cool. Right. Carrying on. This is going up. Now or never. 10%. There's a chance. It did not work. Are you... Shocking. You're betrothed to her, but like, why are you not married yet? Arranged marriage? Between you and her? Is this betrothal just a broken... Yeah, it appears that betrothals are kind of a little bit broken. I don't know. Something's gone weird. It could be because the mod was updated as we were playing it, so maybe something's gone weird with the save file, but I don't know. Probably not. Oh, so he just died. Alright, well that solved that problem about them not being married. So now my granddaughter is in charge of the arbor. Okay, weird. Well, that's fine. She's not in, like, she's not my dynasty though, is she? No, she's a red wine. That's okay. Thrives on the vine. That's their motto. Right. Continue chilling here. Let these build up. Okay, our family is kind of spread all over the place. We're not seducing anyone? Oh yeah, I was going to seduce somebody and I was like, oh, right, I got distracted. I don't know, how are you doing, Renly? How's your relationship going? Oh, you've not got a lover anymore? Well, I'm guessing your relationship is not going well. Let me double check whether that's a hook that we've got here. Oh, these are my secrets. Murdered Jaime Lannister. I forgot. Yeah, I did forget about that one. Yeah, I think his lover must be dead. Okay. I don't know, like, who have we got on our council? Oh, it looks like Tyrion's not feeling too well. Have we seduced you before? I think we have, but it probably reset. Yeah, Lover's Pox tends to be a negative I'm noticing here. That's fine. What about you? Have we attempted to seduce you? Yeah, Lover's Pox is a huge negative, though. And she loves her husband. Yeah, you never actually married. Like, you were married, though, right? You definitely married? Because we did that? I don't know. Have we seduced our wife? We've not romanced our wife? Let's romance our wife. Sure, why not? I'm going to impress her by winning a sparring match. I recruit one of my most senior soldiers and practice with him for 3 days straight. Once he deems me ready, we head together to the main courtyard. As we begin to spar, a crowd gathers and the cheers soon draw none other than the noble Queen Obara. The soldier fights valiantly, but I disarm him with a final flawless thrust. I kneel before Obara and declare my noble intentions. I dedicate this victory to you, Queen Obara. Bringing you honor is my only desire. My petal is speechless, but clearly flattered. Why else would she be smiling thusly? Fantastic. Never fails the win a battle strategy. Not battle, but like, you know, a duel. Okay. Tyrion is no longer our architect or warden of the West. Lady Paramount Edmary is taking over that role. We have Lord Paramount Reynard as well, who is also a Lannister. Oh, so the Lannisters intermarried. Interesting. I'm assuming you're a Lannister from a different line. You're Tytos Lannister, Daemon of Ashmark, and then down that line. Tyget. Okay, interesting. Well, we need a new steward. You're really just not good enough. Is there anyone here you could take? So we'll put our brother-in-law in here. Right, so we'll put in our brother-in-law as Master of Coin. And then our Admiral can be... It could be Simon. Who else have we... Well, I guess it could be Simon. There we go. Simon, you're my Admiral. Why are you wearing just like... Ah, I see. I was going to say why is he wearing this shirt, but he's also got the mark on his head. And then he's content. He's humble. Okay, I see what's happening here. He's joined a cult. That's okay. By the way, we're losing a ton of money. Now we no longer have Tyrion just giving us money all the time. My sweet Lady Obara, my only desire is to bring you honor and happiness. Pray tell me, how can I prove my love for you? Lady Balara's necklace is lovely. It'd look even better around my neck. I'm going to steal it. They were very unhappy at that. Okay, well, my bad. It worked when we were younger. Right, let's do another one of these. Nothing for us to do. Oh, who's that? Wayland Aaron. Just double check that we can't ask him to find somebody else to choose who's going to educate him here. Not educate him, marry him. You can marry Faye Karstark. Karstark, that seems fine. Yeah, you can marry her. That's fine. Let's go. Wait, what's that say? Create the Kingdom of the Crown Lands? I mean, I could. There's no reason to create the Kingdom of the Crown Lands whatsoever. But we could create it. You found another necklace you'd like? I'm going to steal it. That didn't work. Oh, okay, well, my bad. Ooh, you didn't come with money? You know, your father always came around with money. Spouse, the guard. I'm a little confused as to why my wife wants to present a grand gift to me in the courtyard. I soon understand as soon as Queen Obara orders a group of soldiers into line. A complete regiment, raised from my own lands, ready to serve you. This is a grand gift. So more troops to bolster the army, or they will serve as my personal guard. Maybe my personal guard. Lord Raymond is no longer the captain of my household guard. Odd timing. I think he just died, however. I don't think there was anything else there. So captain of my household guard will be this excellent fella, Lord Olmir. Or Olmer. Oh, we need a Warden of the West, of course. Sort by rank. That'll be the Iron Islands. Can be my Warden of the West. My architect shall be you. My artificer is nobody. Yes, we are losing money. But hey, we have a lot of it to lose as well. Beyond boundaries. Damn, High Chiefess Dala and her thieving lackeys. My master of coins stutters out the message that with bald-faced gall, those thugs coerced the common folk of King's Landing into surrendering wealth that was meant for me. Lord Paramount Felix says my functionaries pose to collect our usual fees, but I already foresee the widows wailing, children starving, and poor families being cast from their homes. 1,000 curses upon High Chiefess Dala's greedy soul. Wait, this wildling who we were going to seduce just randomly decided to collect taxes in King's Landing? How's that going to happen? I stand by my right to be paid. We gain infamous administration. She becomes my rival. Shocking. I'm attending a dance in the Red Keep to spend some time with Queen Obara. The mere thought of touching hands makes my heart jump, but when I arrive, I find her stuck in conversation with Lady Asha of Herringby. The abhorrent woman drones on and on, totally oblivious to Obara's discomfort. We can use our power of kindness, or we can say, enough, you're boring the lady to death. We'll say, enough, you're boring the lady to death. And then I'm going to go north of the wall to you. And can I could goad you. They will be less rational and look for a fight. You know what? I'm going to goad you. Be goaded. Yeah. Goading failed. Okay, I really wanted to just, fight her, because is she not our rival? Oh, it probably said getting closer to being a rival, not actually a rival. Okay. Whatever. Wait, what powerful vassal expects a council? Oh, you want a council position. But you're not good at anything. Why would you want to be on the council? Seems like you'd much prefer to stay in the Westerlands. Remembering birthdays past. As I turn another year older today, I'm reminded of the splendid birthday party my friends John and Stannis arranged for me several years ago. How joyous it was to feel the kindness and warmth of our friendship made so evident. John has since passed, and I mourn the loss of such a great friend. He was by my side through thick and thin, never failing to bring a smile to my face in times of sadness. Yeah, they're both dead, huh? Well, that's not good. This robber's had kind of a sad life, really. I mean, he had his best friend, well, he had his betrothed kidnapped and then killed. He had his best friend killed trying to get his betrothed back. He then had, you know, he married, had his wife cheat on him, had many children that aren't his. We then had to kill the other one. Then we've, you know, had all of our friends die, and now we're just kind of slowly living a life where we're running out of money and going into obscurity. But anyway, at least we're getting a romance, which is good. We had a soulmate at one point as well, didn't we? And then we slept with someone else, and they stopped being our soulmate. Anyway, every time I close my eyes, I see Queen Obara's face. Sleep will not come. I cannot wait another moment. Cloaked in shadows, make my way to the garden outside her living quarters. The sight of Obara's chamber window makes my heart stutter, so close yet so far, but wait, who is that climbing up the tower? The shady figure stops by Obara's window and unlatches the shutters. Also, let me double check. Yeah, we don't have a soulmate currently. We have 4 lovers. Yep. Okay, cool. Let's go. I must save her. Okay. I feel as if I'm plunged into a frozen lake. Obara's on the floor, Intruder pushing her down. A gleaming blade between them. With Aurora grab the villain by the collar and throw him into the wall. The rest is a blur. When the danger is over, I turn towards her. Obara, are you alright? I ask cautiously. As if my words were a spell, she finally unfreezes and throws herself into my arms. Thank the 7 or 1 you're here, Robert. Okay. Well, she can be our soulmate. Maybe we stop trying to seduce people now. We found a soulmate. And we live out our remaining days in happiness. A snake at court. Oh, I'm heading for my chambers to enjoy some blessed sleep when I hear a faint rustle from a window. Just the wind, I think, until the wind starts to speak. Crone, up and up. Oh, open up, my rose. It is I, Esmond. I push the shutters open, and lo and behold, a man has climbed up to Crone's window. Is Master Esmond of Greenbed. What did you just call my daughter, you voluptuary? We'll chase him off. We're not going to do anything else. I mean, it would be very hypocritical to do anything else at this point anyway. Right. Keep building. Hey, maybe one day we'll earn enough money. Hey, thank you for the 15 gold. You've just funded the realm for a month and a half. I very much appreciate it. Carrying on. And seeing things happen. We haven't had a tournament in a while, have we? Wait, can we even do a tournament? Oh, no, there's competing tournaments somewhere. So there hasn't been a tournament in a while, or we haven't been invited to them? Oh, it's because I said no more tournaments. Of course. That would be why there's no more tournaments. That lines up. Is there a way to turn that off? No. I don't know. Disables the possibility for vassals to pay homage to you? Wait, you can disable this event? I guess we do get this event quite a lot. This event's useful, though. Yeah, this event's very useful. Okay. Anyway, yeah, sure. Hello. Right. Favor hook on us has expired. That's fine. I didn't think he would use it, being a septum. Nothing we need to do there. Continue just kind of chilling. Suppose we could look for another seduction. I mean, we could. Maybe we'll just wait for a good opportunity. Somebody's trying to kill Lormar Tarley. That's shocking. Oh, Prince Cersei is no longer our lady-in-waiting, it said here. Is that because she is finally married? Wait, it's because she left our court to go to Small John's court. That's fine. Wait. Oh, no, it's because he's now a ruler, because the Great John is dead. I see. Okay, so he now holds this land up here. Okay, cool. So we now need a new, whatever role she had. I think it was one of these. Yeah, a new lady in waiting. It's going to be Faye. And we will carry on. That's okay. Awesome. Oh, it's nice to see our family all over the place. All over the place, as I was saying. Maybe we'll have a look at them now. You have died. King Robert of the Iron Throne Soul has been cast into the Seven Hells at 69 years of age. Very appropriate. He died of old age. A shameless fornicator, he will be remembered for his uncontrollable and insidious lust. King Jason ascends to the throne. A bull-headed man, Jason's subjects may have a hard time getting a word in after he makes up his mind. So, we died of old age, cultural head, dreaded, exalted amongst men. We were a sinner. We had intrigue lifestyle, and we fought in 4 wars. Jason, cultural head, distinguished, dutiful, and fought in 1 war. He inherited all the titles. We ruled for exactly 50 years. Now we are going to play as Jason, but only very briefly. Yes, we're going to very briefly play as Jason. So I'm going to let it play a little bit. Also, who was Jason married to? Desmona. Okay, a Tully. I see. The new king. With the passing of my father, King Robert, the responsibility to lead the vast 7 kingdoms now falls upon my shoulders. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and brush my shirt. Oh, the things I will accomplish. I'll be assisted by the Grand Maester, Owen. Okay. Snake at court. Faye is being seduced by a Waylon. Okay, Our Lady in Waiting. I see. That's fine. Just gonna wait a second or two here. We'll accept those. Court grandeur went up. There is a faction, but that's only because we haven't done anything yet. In fact, the faction would go away if I did this. Wait. Yeah, how are you in a faction again? Oh, I was looking at the wrong bit. Yeah, faction will go away if we wait a little bit, or if I put people on my council. If I was to put people on my council, this faction would go away instantly because you'd like me and you'd mostly like me. But anyway. Oh, you don't like me because of being at peace. That's kind of funny. I guess if I declared a war, you would also like me. Children returned from meeting people. Okay, cool. Well, I said we were going to play for Robert's Lifetime. We played for Robert's Lifetime. And things are actually kind of secure afterwards. I mean, oh, this is you and you are magnificent. I haven't seen that one. What's that one for? Oh, that's because you're arrogant, probably. Yeah. Okay. So, we played as Robert. And we'll have a look around, have a look at the family, and then we'll have a little talk about what's going to come next for this series. Or for this mod, because there are some thoughts. So, living members. We have our uncle, Lord Renly of the Stormlands, off, beyond the, well, off up on the wall. We have Mia Stone, who was married to the Lord Paramount of the Iron Islands, is currently hanging out in my nephew's court. Okay, cool. We have Lady Cassandra of the Stormlands, our cousin, who is currently just there. Okay. We have Lady Paramount Cassana of the North, married to Edwile. There's us. Lord Paramount Adam of the Stormlands, our cousin. So that was Stannis' son. Princess Cersei is married to the Small John, which we just looked at. We have Stefan Baratheon, our cousin, another one of Stannis' sons. Lord Erich, another one of Stannis' sons. We have our son, Prince Simeon, or probably like Simon, probably is how you say that. Who's a squire. Okay. He looks okay. He's cynical, stubborn, solitary, and content. We have Stevron, who we know very little about. Bryce. Ormond. Wait, Stevron, you're not my child. You're a different Baratheon. You're on a different line. So yeah, different lines. Ormond is the son of Adam. He is rowdy. Malera, you're Stannis' granddaughter. Okay. We have another one of our sons. This is Arion. Is he our heir? No, he's not our heir. He would be our 4th son. He's very far from being our heir, in fact. He's wounded, scarred, ugly, rowdy, and callous. We have Alsandor, another one of Stannis' grandchildren. Princess Gwenda, our sister and friend, who is married to Lord Harlan Harlaw. Demary Baratheon, unrelated. Glendon, this is our player heir, would be content, trusting, stubborn, and just. Adequate bargainer, a knight, and handsome. Alright, cool. He seems good. Sir Morgan is Adam's son. So, craven, stubborn, chaste, and content. Probably should have been a monk. He's also got the betrothed bug. Sir Lucifer Baratheon, Stannis' son. Weirdly not, got that many crazy traits. I was expecting with a name like Lucifer, we might get, you know, all sorts of traits, but no, he's just kind of normal. We have Gaiard, Stannis' grandson. We have Gawain, Stannis' grandson. There's a lot of Stannis' grandsons around. Lan is Stannis' daughter. Okay, who's she married to? Oh, Tyrell. Oh. We have our sister, Princess Corone of the Iron Throne, married to Jon Arryn of the Vale. Different Jon Arryn of the Vale. Not the same Jon Arryn of the Vale I was thinking of for a second there. Leopold is Stannis' grandchild. Harris, that is Stannis' grandchild. Nymeria is our half-sister. She is remarried to Paxter Redwine, which is weird, because wasn't her former husband also, also a Redwine? Wait, did he just marry his son? Wait. No, different line of the red line, of the red wines, but still very interesting, actually. Yeah, that's kind of weird. We have Alice Baratheon, who is Stannis' grandchild, married to a Goodbrook. We have Byron Baratheon, Stannis' grandchild, Boggs. John Lon, unrelated. We have Myla, our daughter, who is great at intrigue, but is also sadistic. Okay, brave, generous, and sadistic. Okay, so she takes great pleasure in torturing people, but she's very generous while she does it. She generously hands it out. We have Ella, who is Adam's daughter. Okay, we have Tywin Waters, who is the son of Robert, so our half-brother. It's Robert and Tysane of Driftmark, who just kind of is there. He's also a mute. Oh, I haven't seen this trait. This must be a mod one. I think, anyway. I don't think I've seen that in the base game. Maybe it is in the base game, but I don't think I've seen it. The icon doesn't look like a base game icon. It look like they don't tend to be quite as... They tend to be a little bit more vague. Like, you see Wounded is quite vague. This is quite specific. And then we have Flora, who is our daughter. It's also comely. And that's all the members of our dynasty. So we spread out pretty far into a lot of different houses. That's cool. Right. The mod. What are we going to do next? What's the plan for the mod going forward? I think what we're going to do is we're going to give the mod a little bit of a break, because it seems to be being updated relatively often. However, I don't know if you noticed, but there was very little happening in the mod. And I don't just mean because we were an empire, right? Us being an empire, yeah, sure. Not a lot's going to happen when we don't have another empire on the map. But I'm meaning even within the vassals, very little was actually happening, right? Like, nothing was happening in the Reach. Nothing. Like, this war here was literally the only thing that happened between our vassals, right? Of any kind of note. And even that just got overturned almost instantly. It's like there's very little actually pushing things to happen in the mod yet. And I suspect that's due to a lack of content, right? A lack of events that are causing things to happen. A lot of what caused things to happen in CK2 for this mod was that like story events would start to click into place and it would cause things to happen, right? Like the main Game of Thrones scenario in that one had, like, you know, you would play the start of it, you would do the war with Robb Stark coming down from the north, you would do all of that sort of stuff, and then it would be a little bit of peace, and then you might get, oh, now you can hear about Daenerys over here, you're getting bits of information, this is taking place over like 20 years, then she comes over, does a war, then you might be like, okay, now we've got another potential Targaryen, they're coming over to do a war, right? And a lot of that sort of stuff triggered events to happen because it made the mega war happen. If a mega war happens, the realm isn't as stable, and it opens opportunity for like let's say that the Westlands and the Riverlands sat out of the Mega War, then that war here for this land might have triggered because they would no longer be underneath a liege. They would be looking to increase their land, so they would then attack each other, and then they wouldn't come out of the Mega War till their war was finished, and that would then create conflict because then the person who's in charge of the Iron Throne doesn't have their full strength behind them, so then maybe a faction rises up. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of different events that interlocked to make things happen, but in this mod, nothing happens, right? Like, no matter how much we tried to push it, I mean, this faction would probably fire, but no matter how much we tried to push it as Robert, nothing actually happened. It's incredibly easy. I mean, if I failed this, right, this faction would disappear instantly. And that's the problem. You have to play, like, actually just without thinking to have anything bad happen. You don't even need to put any effort into it. And I think that's what the mod needs. It needs a little bit more time for a few more of these events to come in. And once they do, it's a really good basis for mods. You can see how different systems are going to layer upon each other. You can see how some of the things could work. Like this one where people can come and petition you. This is an interesting idea, right? It's a way of doing the hold court without actually needing to go and click it and get the same 3 events each time. If that could be more specific, if it could be more tailored to individual things that are happening on the map, that would be great. As of now, it's just another bit of the hold court, and you only get like 3 events, right? And all of the outcomes are bad. But if that had more to it, that could be interesting. If the Build the Dune Road had more to it, this could be interesting. Like if it wasn't just, you have to have certain traits. Like if there were more of these, that would be an interesting thing, right? I have heard, I'm not sure how true it is, but there might be other mechanics for up here. Is it this one? Yeah, there is a struggle beyond the wall, which could be interesting to try out at some point. This kind of thing could be interesting. I actually think the struggles could be very interesting in general if they can put more of those into the game. So, like, that's a base game mechanic added in, I forget what it was called, but like basically they added it to Iberia, and it created like a system where there was things happening. I'm trying to think of the best way of describing it quickly. Like there's an event that happens, and then things feed into the event that aren't necessarily just war, but have outcomes on how the area plays. Like it will make it, for instance, all the truces are much lower, or people are more likely to be aggressive during this phase, so there's going to be more little wars breaking out. That sort of thing I think could be very good for this mod, just to have, like, if there's a way for struggles to appear, that could be interesting. Like, to have things happen that are then like, okay, now I have some goals that aren't just expand. That then means that you don't necessarily need things to happen, because you can start using the other mechanics of the game to make things happen, right? It changes the focus away from it just being a conquer and hold kind of game. We can do other stuff there. I actually kind of feel like you almost want an EU4 style like mission system in here. Like something like that could be really cool, where it says like, hey, here's a decision. The decision says, like, I don't know, like maybe it's something like you can go down different paths, and it's like, oh, we want to make the realm religious. Like there was one with the Riverlands where they kept asking us to help convert land. Maybe you could have some decisions that lead into that, and if you convert enough land, then you can go down a path and it triggers more events to happen, and then you can have like pseudo story roleplay events happen. That sort of stuff could be really cool, and it could make stuff happen. But currently none of that's in the mod. None of it's probably planned. But it's just some ideas about what might get me back into it. But right now, it feels a little bit undercooked. I feel like there's more that needs to be here for it to be interesting to do. So, basically, we're going to come back to the mod when it's done. So, that's the current plan. What I would recommend, if you want to watch more Crusader Kings 3, is you go and watch Elder Kings. Because Elder Kings is a fully fleshed mod, and it is really cool, and there is constant action happening. They have somehow managed to, in the way that they've set up that map, managed to create a map where things are constantly happening. There's constantly people who are strong, who can challenge you, who constantly declare war. It creates a lot of back and forth. There's lots of events that cause people to like try and do intrigue against you and then try and murder people in your core. It's a very interesting way of playing the game, and I think you would like it if you enjoyed this mod. So, thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you soon for a new Game of Thrones mod playthrough once it's had a little bit more added to it. So thank you for watching, see you next time, goodbye.